Hello traders and welcome to the counting service for today, November 11th. We're going to start with the Euro USD that currently is trading at the 109 area. We believe that the first leg down that we called wave W after all the volatility during this week ended, and the price is starting to consolidate in order to start a retrace. The retrace for the wave X is expected at the 110.24 and the 23.6% is the 109.95. So we're talking about 100 to 120 pips for this move up from the current price. And once the wave X is over, then we're looking for a new move down. In order to validate the idea, we can continue to the 15-minute chart. There we're going to understand better what's going on. Here on the 15-minute chart, we're seeing the price rejecting the low. We have the new lows here and here, divergent, and the price started to break out this internal trend line on the left. If we use this trend line, for example, the price break the trend line, that's the signal that is changing the momentum. We extend this a little bit more also, and if, for example, we do it with the last retrace, we also have the breakout. So seems that is reversing. Some investors are taking profits, some others are trying to go long, but the reversal started just for the retrace for the wave X. While the pound continued higher, it didn't validate the end of the move. So from the Elliott wave perspective, we did the following adjustment. We continue on the wave X, that stays the same. But we call this the wave A, this is the B, and then an impulse up for the C. That makes sense. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That five wave sequence is active for X, and we're looking for the end. Something good with the new high is this divergence that we didn't have it before. The trend line, here is the channel line. And once we have the completion of the X, we will look for the breakout of the trend line. Right here will be the 4-hour chart confirmation. And on the hourly chart, we can add a faster trend line here to find the top of the market with a better price entry. Let's go to the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, the plan for the session today is to see the completion of the wave 4 orange and 5 orange. And then we can start building our trend line inside to find the end of this market cycle. Once the market cycle is over, we're going to start looking for the reversal after X. The Aussie went down, didn't invalidate, it stays above the level, but nothing yet. One of our favorite trades setups is the dollar yen. The dollar yen is divergent. Let's go to the hourly chart first. So it's a pretty powerful move up. It reached the top, and according to the internal indicators, this is a corrective wave as we explained yesterday. The price started to reverse with a leading diagonal wave. This is a powerful reversal signal. 5 waves down, as you can see, and now expecting a 3-wave sequence up without making a new high. In order to find the trade, during the 3-wave sequence, at your trend line and at the breakout, you can go short. The stop will be above the high, and then look to the left to have at least 3 targets. The first target around the 105 area, then the 103, and finally the 101, actually 101.50 to be more conservative. So that breakout of the trend line after the 3-wave sequence is gonna start the leg down. Dollar CAD has hit the target, we have the price coming up to the end of wave A. So there we have it, price coming up, hits the end of A and started to reverse. Here we're seeing that the price did a 5-wave sequence ending diagonal wave inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure for the wave C. This is a wedge formation, as you can see, and is divergent. The end of the wave X is going to happen soon. We're close to the end and we have to be ready for the drop. So that the Dora Cat is also starting to set up the reversal. Another nice trade that we're expecting for the upcoming week is the Kiwi, the New Zealand. The New Zealand is going lower, and we are finding the end of 2. Yesterday we talked that we were here at the wave 4 and a new low was expected to complete the market cycle. So that is happening. We have the price at the target, at the conservative target, and now it's going to start showing divergence, especially on the 15-minute chart. Here we have it. There is the divergence between the 3 and the 5, which is here 1, 2, 3, like an ending diagonal, 5, something like this, to keep this divergence. Once we have the reversal at the end of 2, the target, and by reversal I mean just keep here your trend line, and at the breakout we can start following the price up, and the target is well, we can start looking to the left, 72.23, 73.36, and the final destination 73.98 for that first reversal. Once the price breakouts the end of 1, the wave 3 will be active for that big 1 to 3 reversal pattern, and one of the most common targets for the wave 3 according to the Elliott wave theory is the 100% of the wave 1. So that's the 74.41, but that's too close to the end of 1, to the top of 1. So that is why we're expecting an extension for 3 to go higher and higher, and if it's going to extend, the destination in terms of FIBO will be the 76.23. 76.23 will be the target for this move. What about the S&P? The S&P has been trending lower. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for A black, then an ABC for the B wave black, and expecting the reversal after that. Inside we have the market structure as a 1 and 2, then the wave 3, the wave 4, and the wave 5 for the C wave. The whole idea about this setup for the S&P is to have the completion of the wave X, because after all the momentum that was added to the market with this strong move up, we need to see some divergence before thinking that the move is over. As you know, in technical analysis, we always look for an impulse and a consolidation, and then another impulse at least, to call the end of a cycle. Just with one leg is not enough. Only under circumstances like this one here that can happen. But usually it goes higher, divergent before ending the market cycle. And as we keep that wave count for now, we're going to check it during the weekend to see how we can optimize it a little bit. The price went to the 48.82. We compare Nasdaq and S&P. The S&P went higher and higher and create a new high. If we zoom out here and we check the previous high area, you can see that it's getting closer, and it took some important highs. But if we check Nasdaq, it's completely different, the price action. Completely different. Look at this, it's going down. Well, the S&P was sideways. What about the Dow? Dow is the strongest pattern to the upside, is pretty strong. It's starting to show some signs that is losing momentum, but it's not over yet. at the beginning was the strongest leg. Then we have some red candles, continuation candles. So we're finding the end of the wave X. German DAX, we're validating the end of 2. One of the ways to validate the end of the wave 2 after this complex scenario is that having this as a 1, then this as a 2. I'm getting ready here our breakouts. Breakout of the trend line, then look to the left, breakout of the previous low, and if that happens, then the target is the 10,003 area for the German DAX. Oil, one of our favorite setups. Yesterday we talked that this was a beautiful trade. We have the wave 4 there, then there is a 3-wave sequence inside. Also, we have a head and shoulders pattern. Here is the breakout of the neckline, and the price started to drop after that. The active wave is the wave 5, and the target is the previous low 33 area, and the price is getting there. So it's a nice trade for this wave 5. And gold, let's go to the 4-hour chart. We continue looking the end of the wave 2 black. The price did a 5-wave sequence up for the wave 1, then an ABC for the wave 2. The invalidation is at the 1242. By checking the hourly chart, or actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's add the Fibo retraces for the wave 2. So as you can see, the price went to the 88.6% of retrace precisely there. It is reacting. That means that we are not the only ones watching that level. Once we have the reversal, the target is going to be the 1331 area. And what about the Russell? The Russell is adding a lot of momentum to the market. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the wave A magenta, and the price is gonna start building wave 4 soon in order to complete the wave A. As you can see, the market structures from the different stock indices are different, and we have to analyze each instrument individually because the market behavior could be different, especially on lower time frames. That is the report for today. Thank you for your time. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Monday.